Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this Honda Civic that came in part exchange, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just to give you all the details and everything about the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with, right? So like I said, this is a Honda Civic Type S i-VTEC, finished in silver. It has a 1.4 liter petrol engine and it puts out 98 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 30th of November 2011 and has got a valid MOT until the 27th of January 2026. The annual road tax is £195. Insurance group is 12E, so it's quite low in the insurance bracket, which basically means it's not going to break the bank to insure this thing. And fuel economy, you're looking at about 40 miles per gallon around town, 55 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 49 miles per gallon. It's got a top speed of 110 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of 15 seconds. Okay, so it's not the fastest thing out there, but then again, this is not a car built for speed. It's mainly just a tool to do a job to get you from A to B reliably, if I can say that. Is that a word? But yeah. The car's just been serviced as well. It's got 3 previous owners, so 3 owners in total, and it drives absolutely lovely. It is a semi-automatic gearbox as well, which basically the biggest difference between the automatic and the semi-automatic is that the semi-automatic actually has a clutch, which instead of you having to press the clutch pedal, it does it automatically for you, so you can feel those gear changes as you would normally change a clutch. You can still manually change gears if you want. It's got paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, so you can actually change the gears manually if you want. But I would personally leave it in auto because then the car does whatever it needs to do on its own. The alloys are in good condition. Tires are in really, really good condition as well. Bodywork is okay. It's got one bit on the other side which is not fantastic, it's not ideal, but I'm just going to point this out now. The car is HPI clear, so it's never been involved in accidents or anything like that, but there is a little bit on that side which I'm going to show you in a second. It's not the greatest, but then again, it's a cheap runaround car, 2011, so that what makes it 14 years old now. Plus it's got like 130 odd thousand miles, so yeah, it's not a flashy thing, okay? But I'm saying that it's still an absolutely perfectly usable car. It's absolutely gorgeous. Inside is absolutely beautiful. Being a 3-door means that the 2 doors that open are absolutely huge, like humongous. Really nice, good soft touch materials. You've got front electric windows as well. The seats are in really, really good condition. There's no tears or rips or anything like that. And to get access to the rear, just lift this up like that, push it down, and then the seat will just automatically push forward. And that's how it looks like in the back. Again, really, really good condition on the rear as well. That is nothing, that's literally just how the velvety material is, so it doesn't matter how you move your hand, so it's not stained or anything. That's literally how it looks like. That is in really, really good condition as well. And yeah, to put the seat back, literally just push it backwards and then push the backrest in its normal position. Rear alloys, again, really, really good condition. Moving over to the rear, does have a few little scuffs just there, still a little bit there, but that can be touched up with some silver paint. Let's probably do it. Nice big massive boot. I mean, there's plenty of storage in the boot here, plus this lifts up, then you've got some more storage underneath there, so there's plenty of storage inside the boot here. And obviously you can put the seats down and that will give you even more space. Let's see, I'll try and see if this does the same thing. I know Hondas usually do. excuse. Right, okay, so as you put the seat down, let me see if that's going to work. Yeah, so basically the seat lies completely flat, but if you look at it, it shouldn't, because when you put the backrest down, it should be at a quite steep angle. But because of the way the seats are constructed, see how that moved? So that moves down when you put the seat down as well, you see? So the seats lie completely flat when you put the back seats down. So plenty of storage in the boot as well. Now, the bit that I did want to show you is over on this side. So somebody, I don't know if you can see it, but somebody has definitely had a little bit of a DIY job. And I mean, that is obviously that plastic trim, and it should have a little gap here like that. And then over here, they just decided they want to make it less, more aerodynamic and cover that gap. It's had a little, well, it's definitely been resprayed over here at one point. God knows why. Like I said, the car is HPI clear, so it's never been involved in any accidents. Could have been just a scratch, could have been a little dent or something, and they just tried a DIY job. But it's here. You can, if you know it's there, you can see it. But if you don't know it's there, you probably won't look twice at it. So, yeah. But again, I want to point these out just in case you're traveling from God knows where. I want you to know exactly what you're coming to see. So, it's not the best job in the world. Well, it's quite close to like the worst job in the world, but it doesn't affect the car in any way, shape, or form. Like, genuinely. Anyway, let's have a look over at the front. Sorry, it's so hot out here. It's like that thing is burning me right now. It's got to be at least 30 degrees outside. At least 30 degrees. And I know this doesn't sound like much, but it's the UK. 30 degrees over here feel like 50. So, yeah. Anyway, you can see if I push this down, the seat moves forward straight away. That's how the rear seats look like. Again, I've already shown you these from the other side, but just so you can get an idea. Also, I'm not trying to rush this video. Well, I am trying to rush it a little bit, but I'm not trying to rush it from any other reason, just because I'm afraid that the phone is going to overheat at one point and it will turn off. And if that happens, I'll resume the filming as soon as the phone cools down. But you're probably going to see a little cut in the middle, but it probably won't happen. Hopefully not. Anyway, let's have a quick look under the bonnet. You've got two levers here. That's to open the fuel cap. That's to open the bonnet. Let's just open both. The fuel gauge is over on the left side, just here. Opens up like that. That's your petrol gauge. Make sure you put petrol, nothing else. And moving over to the front, you got a latch just above the Honda logo. And then this is your 1.4 Honda i-VTEC Beast engine, which runs and drives absolutely beautiful. Right, let's jump in. Comes with 2 keys, and inside the Beast. Well, I'll tell you what, let me put my seat down a little bit because it's much better. Cool. Right, so to start the car, it's a little bit unconventional. So you got the key, you pop the key in the ignition, you twist the key all the way to that, but you have to press the start button. Well, actually, put your foot on the brake, then press the start button, and then the car starts. So, yeah, bit of a backwards design, but and when you turn the car off, you don't have to press that button. You just twist the key, take it out, and that's it. Anyway, You got an air vent over here. This is to change from kilometers to miles per hour. This VSA, I think, is your traction control. This is to change the position of the headlamps. That's your start button, which I've already shown you. You've got those two levers down there to open the bonnet and the fuel. That's your ignition. Steering wheel feels nice and chunky. It is leather wrapped as well, so it's very good because it's gonna test. It's gonna pass the test of time. Get your words out, mate. Because yeah, obviously being leather, it's not going to disintegrate like those plasticky, rubbery steering wheels that you get in some other vehicles. Channel over here, this is to change from different radio stations. Your volume, this is to change from radio to auxiliary and AM, FM, and all those modes. And then over here, this is your reset button for your trip computer. And then the I is for the screen in the middle there. So if I press I, you see right now it's showing me that the door is open. If I press I, it will clear. And you can see the car's covered 128,120 miles. 31 degrees outside, but honestly it feels like 50, like genuinely no word of a lie, it's so hot. And yeah, as you can see, there's no warning lights in the dash whatsoever. You've got your digital speedometer just above the dashboard there, which I think is really, really nice because you don't have to take your eyes off the road to see what speed you're doing. And then in there, you also have...
And speaking of the football, a big game happening this weekend. New speeds, Pete Allison.
Your radio over there, obviously I'll turn that off because I don't want YouTube to strike my video. And the time is flickering because it needs to be set. Over here you've got your lights. Obviously you've got your light stalk over there, and then you've got your wipers, plus you've got the shift paddles over here, like I'll say, plus on the right, minus on the left, that you can manually change. Your climate control is over here. That's to change, that's for the rear window defrost and heated wing mirrors. And this is to change the intensity of the light in the dashboard. Over here, like I said, you've got your climate control. Right, let's turn this up a little bit. Oh, so nice. So yeah, you've got your fan speed, front window defrost mode, AC, auto. That's to turn it off, recirculate, and normal air. And then over here you've got two air vents. You've got your hazard lights in here, your CD player. This is just some like radio settings over here. These are your preset buttons, your volume up and down. That's to skip and seek different radio stations. You've got some storage in there, which closes up like that. You've got this nice little brushed aluminum. No, it's brushed aluminium, right? Because yeah, it is aluminium, not aluminum. Count the letters. Anyway, so yeah, you've got this nice little brushed aluminium over here. Plus, you got your automatic gearbox lever, which looks fairly strange, but it's very, very simple actually. So with your foot on the brake, it doesn't have a P mode, it doesn't have a parking mode, so you only leave it in neutral, and then obviously put your handbrake up. So right now it's in neutral. If I push this back, now it's in reverse. You can probably see the R flashing on there, and it's beeping at me because obviously the door is open. You push this up, goes back into neutral, and then you push this to the left, and now it's in drive. So you can see A1, so it's automatic 1. Plus, like I said, you can change gears manually if you have to. Just go up and down. Plus, you can use the shift paddles over there. You got your cigarette lighter over here, and that looks like it's never been used, which is great. 2 cup holders over here, and you've got some storage in here as well, which is nothing major. It's probably more of an ashtray than anything. You can cover up the cup holders, and then you've got a nice big chunky armrest over here with auxiliary port and a 12-volt socket in there, plus plenty of storage underneath there as well. Rear view mirror over there, and you've got your interior lights here, and they obviously work absolutely fine, no problems. And then over here you've got your sun visor with a vanity mirror and a light in there as well. Over here, you've got one of these Jesus handles. It probably would have been better to have a sunglass holder rather than this, but it is what it is. You can't do much about it. Right. With that being said, I think I'll leave the video here. I usually talk a lot more, but it's usually unnecessary stuff that I say and probably bores people to death. But I'll leave this here because I have a strong feeling that the video is going to cut off at some point because it is genuinely really hot outside. So let's go and pop this baby up. I've left the boot open. It shows the boot door down there. That is open. There we go. Okay. Right. So, literally move this to the left, put my handbrake down, and then the car will go. I'm going to park it right in between my Toyota. No. Right. Change of plans. Not enough room in there. I'm going to back it in. Back it in. Honestly, it's so easy to operate that thing. I love it. So, look, to go in reverse. Left, right, down. That's it. Reverse. Much easier to get it in if I reverse it. Easy. I don't want to hit neither of my other cars. See how simple that is. Honestly, it's... And we have arrived. Cool. Right. Well, if you're interested, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355 032, or you can send me an email at vindemotors@gmail.com, or just go onto the website, which is www.vindemotors.co.uk.